Hello students, how are you? Good morning, I am Krishna Nayak, your chemistry teacher, and today we are going to discuss our exercise of chapter number 4, chemical kinetics, from question number 1 to question number 6. Alright, let's start with the question number 1. From the rate expression for the following reactions, determine their order of reaction and dimension of rate constant. Alright, we have to find out order of reaction, right? We have to find out order of reaction for this particular reaction which are given, and also have to find out dimension of rate constant. Means we have to also find out a unit for the rate constant. Alright, and for this following reaction, the rate expression are given. Alright, from that we have to identify that order of reaction and dimension of rate constant. Now the reaction are given is 3NO, it gives N2O plus NO2. Here the rate expression for this particular reaction is K into NO power 2. Alright, जैसे कि हमने स्टार्टिंग में बात की थी, जो ये रेट लॉ होता है या फिर रेट एक्सप्रेशन है, इट डज नॉट रिलेटेड विथ इट्स कोएफिशिएंट, राइट? वो कैसे हम डिटरमाइन करते हैं? बाय द हेल्प ऑफ एक्सपेरिमेंट. सो for this reaction by the experiment, the rate expression is determined and it's given, which is rate equal to K into NO square. Similarly, for reaction H2O2 plus 3I plus 2H plus, it gives 2H2O plus I3 minus, and for this reaction rate expression equal to K H2O2 concentration into I minus concentration, right? Then for the second reaction is CH3CHO, it gives CH4 plus CO, right? And for this reaction, the rate expression is K into CH3CHO concentration having 3/2 power, right? And for last reaction C2H5Cl, it gives C2H4 plus HCl. The rate equation for this reaction is rate equal to K into concentration of C2H5Cl having power 1, right? And from this equation, for all that rate expression, we have to find out order of reaction and dimension of rate constant, right? Let's start solving this question, right? We know that from the rate constant, if we having a rate constant, rate equal to rate law equal to K A power X and B power Y, then the order of reaction can be determined by the summation of that powers of concentration, right? So we can write X plus Y, and which is equal to N, or it is our order of reaction, right? Similarly, we have to find out order of reaction from this rate law. So take first reaction, and for that rate law is given rate equal to K NO2 square. Now as we talked कि यहाँ पे जो पावर होगी उसका एडिशन करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा? ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन. मीन्स ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन here only one reactant is present, so directly we can say that order of reaction will be 2, right? Now we have to also determine the dimension of rate constant. For that, from this reaction we can rearrange the formula, right? We having a rate equal to K NO2 square, right? Now from this formula we can subtract the K, so it will be a rate divided by NO2 square. Now we know the unit for the rate, which is right. Rate कैसे हम determine करते हैं? तो we know that also that rate equal to dr by dt. Right. Here the unit for the rate will be R means reactant concentration will be a mole per liter, and for this T it will be a time. Right. So from this we can identify the dimension of rate constant. Right. So replace the unit of rate, which is the mole liter inverse, and time inverse. We can say that time inverse. Right. Now here also the NO2 square. So we can write the unit for this also, right, which will be a, here reactant concentration is given. So we can say that mole per liter having power 2, right. Now 1 will be cancelled out, right. Here the 1 mole and 1 will be cancelled out only. So 1 mole will be remaining having a -1 power, mole inverse, liter having -1 power, and that will goes up. So it will be a mole inverse liter power 1, and this will be a time inverse, right. Similarly, you can find out the order of reaction for the other reaction. For this reaction, rate is given that K H2O2 power 1 and I minus power 1. Now for this, the rate of reaction will be, first of all, order of reaction. Order of a reaction equal to, here the H2O2 having 1 power and also I minus having 1 power, so it will be a 2. So order of reaction for the second reaction is 2. Now similarly we can find out the unit for the K, right. So we can write that K is equal to rate divided by H2O2 concentration into I minus concentration, right. Now the unit for rate is mole liter inverse and time inverse, right. Similarly, the unit for H2O2 will be a mole into liter inverse, and for I minus it will be a mole into liter inverse. So 1 mole per liter inverse will be cancelled out. So unit for this K will be mole inverse liter time inverse, right. For similarly we can determine for the third and fourth, right. So take third rate law, which is given rate equal to K into CH3CHO having power 3 by 2. So order of reaction for this rate, for this reaction or from this rate law, order of reaction will be 3 by 2, right. And similarly the unit for K will be determined by K is equal to rate by, rearrange this formula, CH3CHO having 3 by 2 power, right. So we can write that the unit for rate is mole liter inverse time inverse, right. And for this mole liter inverse having power 3 by 2. Now you can write here like this, mole liter inverse having power 1 minus 3 by 2, राइट. ये टर्म ऊपर जाएगी तो क्या हो जाएगी, माइनस हो जाएगी, एंड टाइम इनवर्स. सो हियर यू हैव टू टेक LCM, so you have to multiply by and divide by 2. So there will be a mole liter inverse having power minus half, right? 2 minus 3 by 2 हो जाएगा तो क्या रह जाएगा minus half time inverse means यहाँ पे हम लिख सकते हैं liter 1/2 mole minus 1/2 and time inverse, right? So for this reaction the unit for K will be liter 1/2 mole minus 1/2 and time inverse, right? Now take fourth equation. For that the rate is given, rate law is given, which is K into C2H5Cl, right? So order for this reaction, order of reaction will be 1, right? Directly you can replace that value of n in the term which we use, right? वो हमने जो K की फॉर्मूला फाइंड आउट की थी उसमें भी आप डायरेक्ट वो यूज कर सकते हो, वो मेथड से भी एक बार कर लेते हैं. क्या थी? तो यूनिट फॉर K विल बी मोल लीटर इनवर्स हैविंग पावर 1 minus 1 एंड टाइम इनवर्स, राइट? ये फॉर्मूला में भी डायरेक्ट आप वैल्यू रिप्लेस कर सकते हो. यहाँ पे n इक्वल टू क्या है? 1 है. So you have to replace that one. So you will get mole liter inverse having power 1 minus 1 time inverse, right? So 1 minus 1 will be a 0. So you will get mole liter inverse having power 0 time inverse, right? And if there is a power 0 then that value will be a unit. So you will get only time inverse, right? So the unit for K for first order reaction is time inverse. Okay, do you understand? Now the exercise question number 2. Alright, for the reaction 2A plus B, it gives A to B. The rate equal to K A power 1 B power 2 with K equal to 2.0 into 10 to the power minus 6 mole minus 2 power L square second inverse. Calculate the initial rate of reaction when A equal to 0.1 mole per liter and B equal to 0.2 mole per liter. Calculate the rate after A is reduced to 0.06 mole per liter, right? In this question one reaction is given, right? Or for that reaction also rate law is given, which is rate equal to K A power 1 B square, right? And also a rate constant is given, right? We have to calculate initial rate when the concentration of A and B are given, and also we have to find out a rate after the reducing of A to 0.1 to 0.06 mole per liter, right? So let's start the solution of this question, right? यहाँ पे जो दिया गया है वो लिख लेते हैं. Reaction 2A plus B, it gives A to B. Now for this reaction the rate is also given. Rate law will be rate equal to K A B square, right? Means by this formula rate can be determined, and the given terms are, we already write that also, 2.0 into 10 to the power minus 6 mole square minus 2 L square and second inverse, and concentration of A is 0.1 mole per liter and concentration of B is equal to 0.2 mole per liter. Now from this formula you can find out the rate. You have to just replace that value which are given. So K is 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, right? We also write the unit of this, so we can determine the unit for the rate, or you can direct write यूनिट फॉर द रेट विच इज मोल, लीटर इनवर्स, सेकेंड इनवर्स, जो भी हो हमारा जो रेट का यूनिट है वो तो सेम ही आएगा, तो आप यहाँ पे लिखो ना लिखो चलेगा। मोल माइनस 2 एल स्क्वायर सेकेंड इनवर्स। नाउ A having value 0.1 and having unit mole per liter. Now B having 0.2 value and unit is mole per liter. Right? Now if you simplify this term, you will get 8 into 10 to the power minus 9, right? And having a unit mole liter, सॉरी मोल, ये यहाँ पे हम भूल गए, यहाँ पे पावर 2 है, सही है। तो अब क्या हो जाएगा, यहाँ से ये दोनों और ये दोनों कट जाएगा, तो ये रह जाएगा मोल, यहाँ से रह जाएगा लीटर इनवर्स, यहाँ से रह जाएगा सेकेंड इनवर्स। ओके, नाउ इक्वेशन तो कंप्लीट हो गया। साथ में क्या दिया गया है, कैलकुलेट द रेट आफ्टर ए इज रिड्यूस टू 0.06 मोल पर लीटर। राइट, हमें क्या बोला गया है कि ए जब रिड्यूस होता है तब हमें फाइंड आउट करना है कि रेट क्या है, सही है। रेट when A reduced to 0.06 mole per liter. Right? Now, if in the reaction A is reduced, means A react with B. So simultaneously B will also reduce during the reaction. हमें सिर्फ A कितना रिड्यूस हो रहा है, रिड्यूस होके कितना बच रहा है वो दिया गया है, लेकिन B के लिए कोई बात की नहीं गई है। लेकिन अगर A रिड्यूस हो रहा है तो उसके साथ साथ B भी तो रिड्यूस होगा। तो वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट कि कितना भी बच रहा है, कितना यूज हो रहा है ए के साथ, और जब ए 0.06 होता है तब बी कितना मिलेगा, हमें वो फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा, सही है। तो डिक्रीज इन द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ ए कितना हो रहा है वो पहले हम फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं, सही है। तो डिक्रीज इन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ ए, तो स्टार्टिंग में कितनी थी 0.1 और डिक्रीज होके कितनी हो रही है 0.6, तो मतलब कितनी डिक्रीज हो रही है ड्यूरिंग रिएक्शन 0.4 मोल पर लीटर। इतनी डिक्रीज हुई मतलब कि इतनी यूज हुई है, और इतना जो है वो क्या हो रहा है हमारा, तो प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म कर रहा है। अब अगर हमारी रिएक्शन की बात करें तो यहाँ पे दी गई है 2A plus B, it gives A to B, right? For this reaction we can say that when 2 mole of A react with 1 mole of B and will produce 1 mole of A to B, right? So here from this equation we can write that कि अगर 2 मोल के साथ 1 मोल रिएक्ट कर रहा है तो 0.04 के साथ कितना रिएक्ट करेगा, सही है। सो 0. यहां से हम लिख सकते हैं, क्या लिख सकते हैं, 2 मोल ए रिएक्ट विथ 1 मोल बी, therefore 0.04 मोल ऑफ ए रिएक्ट विथ हाउ मेनी मोल, नहीं है सॉरी, मोलर लिख देते हैं यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ पे हो जाएगा 0.04, राइट, डिवाइडेड बाय 2, सो 0.02 मोल पर लीटर, राइट, यू कैन से मोल पर लीटर विल बी used during the reaction, right? ये तो कितना यूज हुआ वो मिला, हमें तो क्या चाहिए, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ रिएक्टेंट भी, क्योंकि अब कितनी बच रही है वही चाहिए ना, जैसे कि ए की दी गई थी क्या, कि ए की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन बच रही है 0.06, यहाँ पे बी की कितनी बचेगी वो कैसे फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, तो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ अनरिएक्टेड बी, concentration of unreacted B will be कितना था 0.2, उसमें से यूज हो रहा है 0.02, तो बच कितना जाएगा 0.18 मोल पर लीटर से, ये तो इतना बच जाएगा। अब हमारे पास ए की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन भी आ गई, बी की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन भी आ गई, और फॉर द रिएक्शन जो के की वैल्यू है वो तो चेंज होने वाली है नहीं, तो फिर से यही रेट इक्वेशन हम यूज करेंगे, उसमें ए की और बी की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन जो हमने ऑलरेडी फाइंड आउट कर ली है वो रिप्लेस करेंगे और के की वैल्यू रिप्लेस करेंगे, तो वी कैन फाइंड आउट द रेट आफ्टर द रिडक्शन ऑफ ए, राइट। सो राइट दिस rate after reducing of a, तो क्या हो जाएगा हमारा रेट इक्वल टू, ये जो रेट इक्वेशन है वो तो चेंज होने वाला नहीं है, सही है, बी का स्क्वायर, यहाँ पे के की वैल्यू कितनी दी गई थी हमें 2 × 10⁻⁻6, ए की वैल्यू हमने वो भी दी गई थी, वो कितना रिड्यूस हो रहा है 0.06, और जो बी है वो कितना बच रहा है 0.18, सो यू विल गेट रेट इक्वल टू 3.89 × 10⁻⁹ मोल liter inverse second inverse. Okay, do you get it? Now our question number 4.3. The decomposition of NH3 on platinum surface is zero order reaction. What are the rates for the production of N2 and H2 if K equal to 2.5 into 10⁻⁻4 mole liter inverse second inverse, right? यहाँ पे हमें क्या बोला गया है, the decomposition of NH3 is occurring and it is the decomposition of NH3 is zero order reaction, right? If we decompose the NH3, we will get which gas is N2 plus H2, right? Now balance the reaction. Here 3, so we have to write 3. So 3 2s are 6 and N2 is 2, so 2. 2NH3 will give N2 plus 3H2, right? Means during the decomposition of NH3, the nitrogen and hydrogen will be produced, and we have to find out the rate of production of that N2 and H2, right? And rate constant is given for this reaction, right? If we have to write a differential rate for this reaction, it will be rate equal to, we can say that minus half of d concentration of NH3 divided by dt, right? क्यों? तो यहाँ पे NH3 क्या है, reactant. During reaction the concentration of NH3 is decreasing, so we can write that minus, right? And the coefficient goes into denominator, so 1/2, right? Equal to, here the N2 is producing, so we can write plus concentration of N2 divided by dt equal to 1/3 of concentration of H2 divided by dt, right? From the equation we can write the differential rate by this. Now here what is given, the reaction is zero order reaction, right? The order for reaction, order for given reaction is 0, right? And if the zero order reaction is there, then the rate equal to K, right? क्योंकि जो हमारा reactant है उसकी पावर तो कितनी हो जाएगी 0, तो we can say that rate equal to 0. If we give a number this to 1 and this to second, so we can say that from 1 and 2, we will get K equal to minus half of decomposition of ammonia equal to production of N2, right? And also 1/3 of DH2 and D3, right? क्योंकि जो 1 है इक्वेशन वो भी रेट के लिए है, जो दूसरा है वो भी रेट के लिए है फॉर सेम रिएक्शन, राइट? नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट rate of production of N2 and rate of production of H2. So from this we can write that rate of production of N2, rate of production of N2 क्या हो जाएगा वो d N2 by dt और इक्वल टू तो क्या है यहाँ पे दिया गया कि, राइट? So we can say that the production of nitrogen is equal to the rate constant, और rate constant की वैल्यू तो दी गई है, कितनी दी गई है 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4. तो जो प्रोडक्शन ऑफ रेट है किसका, नाइट्रोजन का, वो भी कितना हो जाएगा 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 मोल पर लीटर, राइट? बिकॉज ए जो हमारा टाइम है और वो टाइम दोनों क्या हो जाएंगे, कैंसल आउट, और कॉन्सेंट्रेशन हमें फाइंड आउट करनी है, यहाँ पे तो रेट ही फाइंड आउट करना है, सॉरी, तो वो हो जाएगा मोल लीटर इनवर्स, और के की वैल्यू किस टर्म में दी गई है, सेकंड में, तो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा सेकंड इनवर्स, जो के का यूनिट है वही डायरेक्ट आ जाएगा. नाउ वी हैव टू ऑल्सो फाइंड आउट द रेट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन ऑफ H2. फॉर दैट रेट of production of H2, राइट? तो यहाँ पे क्या दिया गया है 1/3 DH2 by dt equal to K, and we only want DH2 by dt, so DH2 by dt equal to 3K. We having the value of K, replace that 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4. So you will get 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole liter inverse second inverse, which is the rate of production of hydrogen, right? Understand? Now our next question, which is the exercise question number 4.4. The decomposition of dimethyl ether leads to the formation of CH4, H2 and CO, and the reaction rate is given by rate equal to K CH3O CH3 3/2, right? The rate of reaction is followed by increase in pressure in a closed vessel. So the rate can also be expressed in the terms of the partial pressure of dimethyl ether, right? So rate will be K partial pressure of dimethyl ether having power 3/2. If the pressure is measured in bar and time is minutes, then what are the units for rate and rate constant, right? Here what is given that here the decomposition of dimethyl ether is taking place, and for that decomposition the rate expression or rate law will be rate equal to K into CH3O COCH3 having power 3/2, right? Here this term is in the pressure, so if we increase the pressure, the rate can also be termed, if we take in the terms of pressure, then rate law will be K equal to partial pressure of that dimethyl ether having power 3/2. सही है कि जब हमने क्या किया तो उसकी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन की बात की, तो रेट एक्सप्रेशन हो जाएगा रेट इक्वल टू K इंटू concentration of dimethyl ether having power 3/2. And if we talk in a term of pressure, right, then the rate will be written as rate equal to K into partial pressure of 3/2, right? Now, if the pressure is measured in bar and time in minute, then what are the units for the rate and rate constant, right? We have to find out just two things. The first one is the rate and second one is the rate constant, right? When the pressure is given in bar and time is given in minutes, right? It's a so simple क्वेश्चन. सिर्फ क्वेश्चन लेंथी दिख रहा है लेकिन इतना टफ नहीं है. उसमें क्या करना है, पहले हमें रेट का यूनिट फाइंड आउट करना है. फॉर दैट वी कैन राइट दैट फॉर द एनी रिएक्शन द डिफरेंशियल रेट लॉ विल बी रेट इक्वल टू, यहाँ पे हम लिख सकते हैं डी, यहाँ पे माइनस लिखा जाता है डी, यहाँ पे प्रेशर हो जाएगा क्योंकि हमें प्रेशर की बात करनी है. CH3 COCH3 को कॉन्सेंट्रेशन की जगह हो जाएगा प्रेशर डिवाइडेड बाय dt. Your minus is just showing that our dimethyl ether is decreasing during the reaction. It does not take part in the unit of rate, right? The pressure having unit bar, right? Pressure having unit bar and time having unit minute. So we can say that the unit for rate will be bar minute inverse, right? Bar into minute inverse. Now we also have to find out the unit for the rate constant means K, and we are having a rate law, right? A rate law is also given, which is expressed by rate equal to K partial pressure of CH3O CH3 having 3/2 power. So we can say that K equal to rate into your partial pressure of CH3O CH3 having 3/2 power. Now the unit for the rate is bar minute inverse, and for this pressure is given, so we can write that bar having 3/2 power. If we take bar to upper side, so we will get bar having, already यहाँ पे एक पावर है उसमें से करेंगे 3/2 and also minute inverse. So and here you have to take LCM. So divided by 2 and multiply by 2. 2 minus 3, it will be a minus half. So you will get power of K, unit of K will be bar minus half minute inverse, right? Do you understand? It's a very simple क्वेश्चन, राइट? सिर्फ क्वेश्चन की लेंथ ज्यादा दी गई है सिर्फ आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए, लेकिन जो क्वेश्चन है उसमें सिर्फ हमें क्या फाइंड आउट करना है, रेट का यूनिट एंड ऑल्सो द यूनिट फॉर द रेट कांस्टेंट के, राइट? तो डायरेक्ट हम रेट का इक्वेशन यूज करेंगे, डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, तो उससे हमें रेट का यूनिट मिल जाएगा. एंड देन बाय द हेल्प ऑफ रेट लॉ वी कैन रिप्लेस द वैल्यू of rate and also the pressure of that CH3 or CH3 from this rate law, and you will get the unit for the rate constant will be a bar minus half into minute inverse, right? Our next question is exercise question number 4.5. Mention the factors that affect the rate of a chemical reaction. Alright, we already discussed this question in our video of factors affecting the rate of reaction, right, in detail. So this question is for your homework, right, and you have to send this on the Google Classroom, right? Now our next question is, a reaction is the second order with respect to a reactant. how is the rate of reaction affected if the concentration of reactant is doubled और रिड्यूस टू हाफ। ऑलराइट, हमें क्या बोला गया है, यहाँ पे एक सेकंड ऑर्डर रिएक्शन है, सही है, और अगर हम रिएक्टेंट की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन डबल कर दे या फिर उसे रिड्यूस करके हाफ कर दे तो जो रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन है उसमें क्या चेंज आएगा वो हमें फाइंड आउट करना है। राइट, रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन अफेक्टेड when we double the concentration of reactant or we reduce to half of the concentration of reactant, तो हमें वो फाइंड आउट करना है। सपोज कि हमारे पास कोई रिएक्टेंट है जिसमें जो R है वो प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है प्रोडक्ट, सही है। यहाँ पे कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ R हम R से ही डिनोट कर लेते हैं। राइट, फॉर दिस रिएक्शन द रेट लॉ विल बी अकॉर्डिंग टू रेट लॉ क्या हो जाएगा, रेट इक्वल टू K इंटू R पावर 2। राइट, ऐसा लिख सकते हैं क्योंकि क्या है, सेकंड ऑर्डर रिएक्शन है तो रिएक्टेंट की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन का पावर 2 हो जाएगा और इस रेट को हम डिनोट कर लेते हैं R1 से। राइट, नाउ वी डिस्कस अवर फर्स्ट केस, राइट, इन विच वी हैव टू डबल द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, double the concentration of R, right? तो वहां पे क्या हो जाएगा, हमारा rate will be, this rate will be denoted by 2, so rate will be K, यहाँ पे हो जाएगा R की जगह क्या हो जाएगा 2R square, right? So 2 square will be a 4K R square, right? And this K R square is our nothing but the R1, so we can say that it's the 4R1. So when we double the concentration of R, the rate will be increased 4 times, right? So we can write that when we doubled concentration of reactant, then rate of reaction increases 4 times, right? Similarly, for second case, in second case we have to do the reduce concentration, reduce to half, means concentration हमें क्या कर देनी है, हाफ कर देनी है। तो क्या हो जाएगा, सपोज इट्स R3, then K will be R by 2 whole square, right? So 1/4 K R square, और K R square तो हमारा क्या है R1, so we can say 1/4 R1, right? Means whenever we reduce a reactant concentration to half, the rate of reaction will be decreases 1/4 of the original rate, right? Thus we can say that when concentration of reactant reduced to half, rate of reaction becomes 1/4 of the original. राइट, डू यू गेट इट? तो यहाँ पे हमारे 6 क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट होते हैं एक्सरसाइज के। अगर आपको किसी में भी कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो तो आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो। ओके, थैंक यू।